Today's incredible guest is Dr. J. Luis Aguilar. Jay, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you?
Absolutely. Well, J. Luis Aguilar. And first of all, I'm located here in the Midwest, in Wichita, Kansas. Um, was born and raised in Mexico City, moved to the States about 27 years ago, and literally living my dream, working for the industry that I wanted to be part of. Just a little bit, and then as we talk, we'll be happy to share more about me.
hmm Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I was very excited when you accepted our invite because this is such a fun industry near and dear to my heart. I've always loved amusement parks and roller coasters and rides like that. Can you talk about how you found yourself in this industry?
Absolutely, absolutely. I need to take you back a little bit. I am an electromechanical engineer by training. When I actually was doing my undergrad, I remember that my class, we had two groups, let's say, right? One group, they were dreaming about working in the automotive industry, designing cars, engines, and things like that. And the other half, we were dreaming about working for a company doing amusement rides, roller coasters, wheels, and carousels. I was part of that group, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm sure you know that life is funny. As soon as I finished my undergrad, I started working for a German company, part of the automotive industry, right? So, away from my dream, and it took me several years when I was working for private equity group. Then I learned through one of my team members telling me, "Hey Jay, you keep saying the whole time that when you were doing your undergrad, you were dreaming about working for a company in the amusement industry, doing roller coasters and well, yes." And then he mentioned to me, you know what, Chance right now is looking for a VP of sales. And just so you know, Chance as a company, they did a roller coaster for Six Flags Mexico that is still today is the highest ridership in the whole Six Flags system. So
Wow.
when I heard the name, I was like, no, that can't be true. It is true. Somehow we connected, and here I am after 8 years. I've been with the company 8 years, literally living my dream. Um, Wheels, carousel, roller coasters. It's how I entered the industry. So I am very happy to be part of the industry. Is very unique, and I what can I say? I'm extremely happy be living my dream.
That's awesome. So, what what exactly do you focus on with Chance? I mean, it sounds like your role is focused on sales. You're also an engineer. I guess you can really explain the ride.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. Actually, that's how I needed my transition from the technical side to the commercial side. When you have a technical background, you are able to understand how things work and how they are built. And then it helps me a lot when you are doing sales. You are able to answer commercial questions as well as technical questions. I'm gonna say that I left the deep technical side of it. So if somebody asks me a very deep question about the technical side, I may need somebody's help. But in general, you're right. Having the technical background helps you a lot when it comes to interfacing with your potential client.
Mhm.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome.
Uh-huh.
So it's such a fascinating industry.
Yes.
Who are your clients and what are you normally selling them?
This is a very good question in many different ways. Let me tell you why. Who do we sell to? Right? We sell to the local zoo all the way to the big boys. And I'm gonna walk you a little bit who I am referring to when I use the word or the big boys. So if you have been to any zoo or any aquarium, especially here in the continental US, if you go to a zoo, they might have a train or they might have a carousel. So we do sell a lot to zoos, aquariums. If you go to City Park, they may have a train, they may have a carousel, or they may have a wheel. So that's part of the clients that we have: zoos, aquariums, municipalities, and then evidently amusement parks, um, independently owned, as well as the big boys like Six Flags, SeaWorld, Legoland, and then every now and then we sell to the real big boys. And I'm gonna refrain myself for using the entire word. I'm gonna say the big D, right? Or Universal. So we all those are our clients. So if I go to a meeting with a zoo, I might be wearing jeans and a nice polo shirt, and that's it. But if I gotta go to a corporate of the big boys, I gotta be wearing a suit with a tie and just nice different spectrum of clients.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Uh, so it sounds like you and Chance you sell a couple different options. Which one is one kind of the core of the products that you sell, and then the other
Yeah.
kind of like these are exciting, but this is like the foundation of our business, or how
Absolutely.
it's set up?
So the bread and butter of the company are trains,
Mhm.
carousels, and people movers. And the main reason why trains is still one of the main products is because actually, because the company was created slash founded. A replica of the CP Huntington train is what we call a miniature train. So those are one of the products. The other one is carousels, and the third one, people movers. Those are the bread and butter. And then for amusement parks, we do wheels, we do roller coasters, and then what we call flat rides, right? Like the freestyle that we have two in Six Flags, in different parks in Six Flags. And then we also do observations. Observation wheels, I'm gonna say you do actually have an observation wheel right there where you are in Barcelona. It's very close to the beach. So observation wheels are those that they are enclosed gondolas and they are placed or located on a specific spot of the city. When you are on top of the wheel, you can actually see as an observation point. So all those different products are part of the portfolio. Going back to your question, the core products are trains, carousels, and trams.
Hmm. Awesome.
Then we offer the other side of the portfolio: wheels, observation wheels, roller coasters, and flats. Yep.
Mm. Awesome.
Mhm.
So this is such a unique product to sell in such a unique industry. Uh,
Yes.
do when a client needs these, do they find you, or do you guys find them and be like, hey, you need a train or an observation wheel, and they're like, yeah, we do need that. How does the sales cycle work?
It's both ways. I'm gonna say somebody long before my time build the name and the brands, right? Chance has been part of the industry for 65. Well, next year is going to be our 65th anniversary,
Wow.
and they build the brand based on high quality. And I've been with the company only 8 years, so I'm going to say 80% of the clients, they know who we are and what we do, and when they come to us, they are asking for specifics, and we can tailor whatever we do for them. And then the 20% uh, are the ones that we are actually doing marketing through different channels, and it's in the way they learn about us. So about 80. They know who we are, and about 20, we are actually just chasing them without them knowing who we are. And so we introduce completely the company. Yeah.
Hmm. Got it.
Mhm.
So, does Chance have a bit of like a moat where no one can really compete with their experience and knowledge, or how is it just really strong relationships? How do you keep that 80% of clients coming back?
Yes, I want to say you just mentioned it right. This industry, and it's kind of interesting because just before I joined, I was having a conversation with my boss, the CEO, and we were just talking about this industry is human talking to human, people talking to people. A lot of it's based on relationships.
Hmm.
Yes, is if you think about it, the smallest ticket we sell is a CP Huntington train, right? And the smallest ticket is about 400,000, right? And then from there you go all the way to seven figures. And if you think about it, when you are spending that kind of money for anywhere from 400,000 all the way to perhaps 15, $16 million, people talk to people, right? It's not something that you can do even through Teams meetings or Zooms. Is you gotta go there and shake and have a lunch and have a beer, and the cycle evidently is a long cycle, right? But
Hmm.
it's a lot of relationships. Yep.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Makes sense. Is there is there a specific way that you and the team maintain these relationships or nurture these relationships?
Absolutely. It's once again a lot of the time on the plane.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of the time on the plane, face to face, not to replace face to face interactions, right? Uh,
Mhm.
emails, virtual, they do help. But in reality, if you and I were going and have lunch, we might take the time to talk about the families. We might take the time to talk about what you like for sport, what do you like to do for fun. So is when you are actually building those relationships. So trying to give you an answer to the question is, yeah, it's just being in front of them, being in front of them. So when the need comes, they have you in mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Um, that's awesome. So, do you have a favorite project that you've worked on so far? And what's your dream project? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you these. Well, you mentioned one, and I'm gonna challenge that a little bit because I have more than one, right? I'm gonna tell you that what we are very proud of multiple projects, and I'm gonna focus myself in probably just two, right? The first is gonna be the carousel that we did for Universal Singapore, the
Hmm.
Minions carousel.
Oh,
Just just think about building a carousel with the Minions as the vehicles for the people to get on it, right?
yeah.
That was very personal for me because I love the Minions, by the way. So that I love that project a lot. They opened the carousel earlier this year, probably 2 or 3 months ago, in Singapore, and I love that project. Right. Um, at the same time, I'm not sure if you have heard about this place in Vegas called Area 15. Area 15 is a very unique place. The owner of the place took Area 51, who a lot of people they know Area 51, where the secrets happen, and he took the name. You know what is going to be 15, Area 15, and they do have a very unique place where it's not really for kids; it's for adults. Adults that they are unique in different ways, and we build this. Ready for it? A post-apocalyptic carousel.
Oh,
Picture a carousel that survived the apocalypse, and then you have the carousel itself has all the marks of the apocalypse, and then You have some a little bit of um, little things that you can see how the time happened with that carousel and the uniqueness of the figures. So the reason why I love that project is because the creative team from Area 15 literally created some figures to show the post-apocalyptic era, and we were able to reproduce what they were looking for. So that shows clearly that as a company, we are able to do more than the traditional amusement things. So it's still part of the amusement industry, but the carousel is shocking the industry because like, wow, you guys did that? Yes, we did it.
Wow.
Yes.
Did they come to you guys with the request, like, can you make something this creative, or did you pitch them, or how did that project come
It
about?
is. It is. I'm gonna say it is mutual. Once again, long before me, we had people that they were able, they did there to do crazy things, right? So before me, the original carousel in Singapore, for instance, it was the Madagascar carousel. Or if you go to Universal in Orlando, that carousel is unique. So because of the group of people working at that time, they dared to build something like that. The industry started learning, oh, Chance can do this, Chance can do that. So when they are actually looking for somebody to manufacture what they have in mind, and they think about the projects that we have done in the past, they like, you know what? Chance is gonna do it. He's gonna make it happen. So then they come with these unique ideas and share with those the creative intent, and we're like, yep, we can make it happen. We can do it this way. Obviously, it takes a lot of collaboration between those companies and our technical team to make it happen. But it's mutual. We tell them, sometimes they come with the concept, and we tell them it can, yes, it can be done. We just need to tweak here and here, and it's a lot of collaboration. Yes.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Awesome, awesome. So I have to ask, because I have loved roller coasters since I was a little
Of
kid.
course.
Is there anything going on in the roller coaster world that you are excited about? Any developments?
Well, I'm gonna say we have chance. I'm gonna talk if that's okay with you. Perhaps just a little bit about what we are ready for. Probably you know this is public. We did the two roller coasters for Mattel Adventure Park. They are gonna open sometime in 2026. We did a GTX coaster, and then we did also family coasters. That when it comes to chance. Now, in general, in the industry, you have to respect the companies that they do large projects. And I'm going to specifically talk about one company that they did the fastest and the longest roller coaster in the world in Six Flags, Qiddiya in Saudi. This company, they build the fastest roller coaster and the longest track. That is something that I visit. I've been to Saudi many times since 2024. And when they took us to see Six Flags in Saudi, we were just blown away seeing that coaster
Mhm.
with that speed. It just blows your mind. Is yeah. Hmm.
Wow,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. And yeah. Hmm.
interesting. All right, we're coming towards the end of our time together. Unfortunately, I could talk about roller coasters and all the cool stuff me and Chance
Yeah.
working on forever. My final question is an open-ended question. You can take it in any direction that you like. And the
Uh-huh.
question is, what are you working towards?
All right. First, I'm gonna tell you professional side. Obviously, we are working on growing the company. not necessarily just with domestic projects. We are also exploring different projects outside of the continental US. Actually, a couple of them in Saudi. That's from the professional side, right? Where we are working towards growing the company in organic way. Uh-huh. Personally, I am working towards my personal development in multiple aspects. Um, Finished my doctorate about a year ago, and at some point, I'm planning to do a partial transition to becoming a professor at a business school. And at the same time, I enjoy pain, and I'm gonna tell you why I enjoy having painful because I do triathlons, and I'm working towards my next Ironman next year. So
Wow.
yes,
Yeah, you are getting after it, my friend. That's amazing. Good for you, man.
yeah. So that is what I'm working towards professionally and personally. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible. You you have no free time.
I have no free time. I have no free time. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. My wife and I, we have 3 kids and 7 grandkids, and the good news is that they are all grown and gone. So pretty much, she travels with me sometimes. She works from home, so regardless where she's in what part of the world, she's still working. So and she enjoys traveling with me for racing. So I it's just nice.
Mhm. That's great. That's great. Yeah, to be able to travel with your partner, that's what a gift. It's
Yes.
amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, where can my audience find out more about you and Chance?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Where can my audience find out more about you and also Chance?
Absolutely. Well, once again, since 1961, part of the industry, we have done awesome projects, and we are looking forward to the next amazing project, regardless where it's at.
Awesome. All right. Well, really appreciate your time here, Jay. You're a great guy. You're really passionate about what you do, and it's infectious. I supremely enjoyed meeting you, and excited to watch you continue to just use every second of your time to just do everything that makes you feel amazing in life, and I love that, my man.
Yeah. Chris, thank you so much for having me. Truly enjoyed the conversation, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure. All right, and to our audience, thank you so much for tuning in and keep on growing up, everybody. And don't forget to go ride some really incredible roller coasters and trains and
Yes.
carousels. Bye.
Yes.
All right. See ya.